Replacing a light fixture in a two-story foyer can present some unique challenges, particularly when it comes to accessing the high ceiling. While a step ladder might seem like a quick solution, it can be unstable and unsafe for such heights. Scaffolding is an option, but it can be cumbersome and expensive to set up. There are several safer and more efficient alternatives to consider. Firstly, a telescoping ladder can be a great option. Choose a ladder with a long reach, ideally between 16 and 20 feet, to ensure it extends high enough to reach the light fixture. It is important to make sure the ladder is rated for your weight plus the weight of any tools you'll be carrying. When setting up the ladder, make sure it's on a flat and stable surface. Uneven ground can cause the ladder to wobble, increasing the risk of a fall. If possible, have a spotter assist you. A spotter can help stabilize the ladder and alert you to any potential hazards. Secondly, consider using an extension ladder with stand-offs. These brackets attach to the ladder's rungs and create a wider, more stable base. The stand-offs also prevent the ladder from leaning directly against the wall, protecting the wall and providing more working space. When setting up an extension ladder, ensure it is at the correct angle, which is typically between 75 and 80 degrees. You can use a ladder angle tool or a simple formula to determine the correct angle. Additionally, secure the ladder to a stable surface to prevent it from sliding or tipping. Thirdly, an articulating ladder is a versatile tool that can be configured in multiple ways, including as a straight ladder, a frame ladder, or scaffolding. Articulating ladders have multiple sections that can be adjusted to reach high ceilings, providing a safer and more stable option than traditional straight ladders. As with any ladder, it's crucial to use a spotter or safety harness for added security. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions for safe operation. Fourthly, a pole with a light bulb changer can be a simple solution for replacing bulbs in high places. This tool consists of a long pole with a suction cup on one end and a light bulb changer on the other. Simply suction the cup to the light fixture and use the built-in tool to unscrew and replace the bulb. This option is best suited for standard light bulbs and recess fixtures. Note that this option may not be suitable for all light fixtures, especially those that are oddly shaped or difficult to access. The suction cup may not work on all surfaces, and the pole can be difficult to maneuver in tight spaces. Fifthly, sometimes the safest option is to call a professional. If you are not comfortable using any of these methods, or if the ceiling is exceptionally high or difficult to access, consider hiring a professional electrician. They have the necessary equipment and training to safely replace light bulbs in high places. Electricians are also trained to identify and address any electrical hazards that may be present. They can also ensure that the new light fixture is properly installed and wired. Before using any ladder, always inspect it for damage. Look for cracks, dents, or loose rungs. Make sure the ladder is clean and free of grease or oil. Wear closed-toe shoes with good traction to prevent slipping. Avoid working on ladders in wet or slippery conditions. It is always a good idea to use a spotter when working on a ladder, especially at heights. The spotter can help stabilize the ladder and alert you to any potential hazards. As an extra precaution, you can also use a safety harness attached to a secure anchor point. Before starting any work on a light fixture, always disconnect the power at the circuit breaker. This will prevent electric shock. Use a non-contact voltage tester to confirm that the power is off before touching any wires. By following these safety tips, you can safely and efficiently replace the light in a two-story foyer without the need for scaffolding. Remember to prioritize safety and choose the method that you are most comfortable with. If in doubt, always consult a professional. Remember these key steps before starting. Firstly, ensure the ladder is in good condition and rated for the appropriate weight. Secondly, set up the ladder on a flat, stable surface, using a spotter if possible. Thirdly, disconnect the power to the light fixture before starting any work. Fourthly, wear appropriate safety gear, including closed-toe shoes. Fifthly, if you are not comfortable with any of these methods, hire a professional electrician. The correct ladder angle is crucial for safety. A ladder that is too steep is more likely to tip backwards, while a ladder that is not steep enough is more likely to slide out at the base. A good rule of thumb is to place the base of the ladder 1 foot away from the wall for every 4 feet of height to where the ladder rests against the wall. You can use a ladder angle tool or a smartphone app to help you determine the correct angle. When working on a ladder, avoid reaching too far to the side. This can cause you to lose your balance. Instead, reposition the ladder as needed to stay within easy reach of your work area. Use a tool belt or a bucket to keep your tools organized and within reach. This will help you avoid unnecessary trips up and down the ladder. Be aware of your surroundings when working on a ladder. Watch out for overhead power lines, trees, or other obstructions. Make sure there is enough clearance around the ladder to prevent anyone from bumping into it. If you are working near a doorway or walkway, use cones or caution tape to alert others to your presence. When replacing a light bulb, be sure to use the correct type and wattage for the fixture. Using the wrong type of bulb can damage the fixture or create a fire hazard. Dispose of old light bulbs properly. Fluorescent bulbs contain mercury and should be recycled. LED bulbs can be disposed of in the regular trash. If you are replacing a light fixture, be sure to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, hire a qualified electrician to install the new fixture. Remember, safety should always be your top priority when working on ladders. By following these safety tips, you can minimize the risk of accidents and injuries. These tools provide a range of options to safely access and replace lights in high foyers.